Hello, you beautiful legends, and welcome to Blunt Force Healing Podcast. This is episode number 686. Oh, I think I scratched my phone. Anyway, apologies for that distraction. It's Sunday morning. As you can see, I'm currently in the sports ground of Inver Community Center. We did not go with the sauna in the morning, although we wanted, but priorities. Today is a match day, a league match day of Julian's team, soccer team. He plays for Drumbar United FC. Some of you already know because you might be following for quite a while, so I've mentioned that before. And that's how we started the day. It's gloomy and quite cold, to be honest, by the standards of the last couple of days or even a week. Definitely temperature dropped, but fortunately it's not raining, which is great. The guys can have a nice game there. They are currently winning 1-0 against Ini Celtic, and hopefully it will stay like that. I think Julian will play in the second half, so we'll see how it goes. It's currently halftime, so I decided to pop to a car and warm up a little bit because I'm in shorts, and because I was standing still, I got a little bit cold. Today we'll be going to Rosnala for unusual afternoon. We will deploy earlier because we didn't do the morning, so we'll extend the evening and start around probably 2:30, 3 p.m. and most likely we'll stay until the end of day. Not sure yet what we will do for dinner because that's always an issue. We don't like to think about what's for dinner, and we also don't like to go out and eat every bloody day, especially that we weren't going out usually at all. If we went, it was probably once a month, because we prefer just the homemade meals and homemade food, because first you know what you're doing, what products you are using, and it's just less more effort at home because you need to prepare it, but less effort in going out, and kind of wasting time a bit in the restaurants. But obviously it's nice to do that from time to time, and because of the sauna started, the business kind of started and took a lot of our time. We started going out more often because there's no other choice really. It's very hard to to plan for groceries, to plan for making dinner, and then do the sauna stuff in between. So yeah, this is how it looks. It changed our daily routines a bit. Fortunately, didn't affect my routines in blogging and podcasting, but it definitely had impact on our life so far. So we'll see how it goes. I'll probably report on it tomorrow. But about yesterday, because this blog is now back vlogging or journaling about the previous day. Yesterday was very quiet. It was pretty bad day in terms of weather, especially morning and evening. In the middle of the day it was a bit better, but we didn't do anything in the middle of the day except for driving all the way to Fahan to the Railway Tavern, which is a lovely place. I mentioned it probably twice or 3 times before. We go there specially for dinner. and it's 1 hour and 15 minutes drive roughly. So you can imagine the food must be good enough to drive for 1 hour and 15 minutes one way to eat there. And it is. Every time we go there, the consistency, the taste, the lovely grill they have, and the steaks they do, they are just amazing. The burgers are also amazing, all fresh, grass-fed, beef, done by an amazing chef there. And it's not a top-notch restaurant or anything like that. They don't even qualify as any special restaurant. They are barely visible and quite hidden in terms of location. We tried them out by pure accident, and it was an amazing discovery. They are not well known in the area. Well, maybe in the area, yes, but not kind of in general. There are other restaurants that are visible in Donegal and the whole area, but not them. So on one side, I would love to promote them. On the other, I like when they are not promoted and not too busy, because busyness usually causes decrease in the food quality because of the sheer speed that you need to serve the meals and the amount of them. But also, there are limited spaces when it gets busy, so you need to book a table in advance, etc. So yeah, it's nice and cozy. We always are recognized already. Like, we were there only maybe 4 or 5 times, and they already recognize us and they welcome us every time. We pretty much, except for one time, we always get the table in front of the grill, which is amazing because it's built like an old train, like a steam train kind of fire pit or whatever it was, where they were kind of putting the wood in or coal in, and it was producing the steam. So it's just done this way that it looks like a part of the old train, and there's always grill master that does the proper food. So it's amazing. And around that, obviously, in the morning we deployed sauna, and we deployed it in the evening as well. It was very quiet. We barely got a couple of bookings, and the tide in the evening was extremely high because of the swell, so I couldn't go on the beach. I was serving at the ramp, and we had a very nice people that booked in for the evening. 2 nice couples, one from Germany that was traveling and looking for surfing conditions as well, which weren't there because the swell was causing the choppy waves, so they are not good for surfing. But instead of surfing, they got the sauna and the dip in the ocean, so it was nice. That was pretty much yesterday, and nothing extremely interesting or entertaining happened. We'll see how it goes today. When we extend, maybe we'll get some traction and more people. I don't know. The weather is likely to be fairly dry but gloomy, so we'll see how it goes. It's a bank holiday weekend. There's a lot of people around, and also tomorrow, obviously, the Monday will be a national holiday, so a lot of people will be still here. We planned on taking Mondays off, and that's what we will probably do, but not this Monday yet because it's a bank holiday and we have a chance to get some decent clientele for the Monday, which usually, if it's not bank holiday, is very quiet. So that's it for today. I always appreciate your time, and thank you very much for tuning in and being here, because it's something that keeps me or drives me to do more, even though this blog and podcast are to keep myself accountable and do that journaling daily. And I would do that even without the audience. I think it makes more sense and purpose to do that if somebody's listening or watching or reading the blog. So and also that prevents me from slipping and kind of, you know, waving it away or just, you know, stopping altogether. So once again, thank you very much for your time. Have a great rest of the day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are on the globe. I know you come from different directions. I see subscribers and watchers from Australia, US, etc. So really, thank you very much for being here, and have a great rest of the day. See you again in tomorrow's episode.